play action. Allen sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here we go, T. Here I come. Here I come.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Get ready.
On play action, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Rodgers now on first down. A check down here to Jones. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 8.
Inside. Kelly. Don't let Kelly.
At the Bills' 10-yard line.
Back north.
A give to Jones.
Yeah, once more, a strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
6:30.
At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Under 10. 10. Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
Here's Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
A big gain there for the Bills. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run here with Singletary. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
All right, Brent, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4.
Monday. 56, 56. Look out.
Here's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last run, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Look out.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Allen now on 1st down. Touchdown, Bills. Cole Beasley, 28 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
No. 319. Tight end left. Go to 50. 3 down. 319.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end, Lewis. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Get 300. Get 300. 318. 319.
Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. This is caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. This one caught by Davis. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 1st down, Singletary. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Alert! Stop.
It's a gain of 17.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. They'll roll him out right. Then he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tommy Sweeney, 32 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A big play that time on the catch and run. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. On 1st down, Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Let's go, baby.
Half 10.
Check 50.
What's that?
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll work this forward for
Round
about
80.
3 at second down.
56.
Joseph Day on the stop.
Alert.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
It's it.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Allen off the play fake. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 24 yards.
Look out.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Being chased out left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
44, Mike, 44.
Following the fumble recovery, Stafford buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Big 20.
Hey, check. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Ready, hot.
Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Hey, 22.
A gain of 15.
Easy, alert.
First down.
Ready, hot.
Stafford on first down. And that's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Like 7.
Army. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Zebra.
49's a Mike. I got wide. 49's a Mike.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, 70.
Mike's 49.
Hey.
49's a Mike. Man, that's trash. 49's the Mike. Watch 49. Hey, here we go. Watch the
Back to throw, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
59. Sit on.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to the huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
From the 44, Stafford. That's the former Bill. It's Robert Woods. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
First down, Rams.
59.
49. 49's a Mike. 49's a Mike.
Now it's Stafford.
You got nothing.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Stafford now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that, but if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
You ain't going nowhere.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line.
White.
A gain of 29 yards.
On first down at Stafford. He'll get this to Akers from the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
On first and 10, Stafford. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Ready.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Check 26.
Another try after the first down sack. Stafford escaping the pressure right. Got a man open, Tyler Higbee. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Backbreaker, that'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Run you over. 49.
53. Ready.
49. Come to my work.
On first down, Stafford here. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
3 down.
And middle.
And the Rams first down.
Hey. Sit on.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 30 on second down, Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Omaha, ready, move.
Mike's 49.
Here's Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Ed Oliver picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That is caught at the 7. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Set. 180. And middle.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Hey, me and you.
Ready, hot.
Here's Stafford.
I'm coming after you.
Flush to his right. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter.
Matt Gay taking off for Los Angeles.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes Diggs. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Gun.
He's coming, double up.
Look out.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
Ready.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Stafford. He completes it to Beckham. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bills 7. Matt Gay taking off for Los Angeles.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rams come to the line to start their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Look out.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Allen. Singletary, a first down and more. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Allen now on first down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
6 more yards. That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Half.
Don't say nothing. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Hey, we got to get to the...
Allen off the play fake. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Short kick. One of the up in will take it now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set, and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
He's not going to get me. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Throwing again on second and 10. Stafford eluding the pressure right. He'll dump this off to Aint. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Shift this side. We got 3. We got 3.
Hey, 54.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Stafford. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Alert!
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 49's the mic. Watch 49.
Come on.
Again, it's Stafford. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
We're in the third quarter in upstate
21.
New York with a 2nd and 10.
Watch the ball. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Get in the weight room.
Middle. All right, here we go.
Stafford. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Stafford on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. He's got the first down inside the 10. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers from 21 yards away. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Rams 21, Bills 10. Matt Gay to kick off for Los Angeles.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you
Stephon Diggs, 20, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
And talk about a quick answer. This looked like a missed assignment. You'd think someone would be able to rein him in after he makes this catch, but he's so slippery in the open field, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
Shift. Wide.
What's that?
Allen will try to throw for it, rolling to his right. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Ready.
On first down, it's Stafford. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 25.
32.
25.
Back to throw. Stafford. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure.
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play here for Buffalo. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Let's get the ball. Slam.
What's that?
On second and 12, Allen looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Stop.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. A completion to the tight end, Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab for Josh Allen. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check the outs.
11. What are you hot?
On first down, Stafford here.
Strip the ball.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Watch 49. Here we go.
21.
Check.
Hey, easy.
Watch twist.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Gregory Rousseau. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Yo. 49. 49's the Mike.
To throw is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the Bills are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by David Long. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, tight.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
5 wide.
And the Bills, first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll try and fire this downfield for Singletary. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Allen. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from a yard out. And the Bills have made it a 1-score game again in the 4th.
Might have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
10.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Check the tight end. Check the tight end.
Monday.
49, guys.
Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. So with the lead now at 4, they'll try to go for 2 to at least get it to 6 with a 2-point conversion. And he is into the end zone as that pushes the lead up to 6. And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
25-yard line. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go.
This is caught. It's Woods. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready. Red 80.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Watch the out. Watch the out.
21.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Good. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. 49, guys.
Stafford now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go.
Now it's Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods on the touchdown throw from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams can grab the lead if they hit the extra point. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Rams 42, Bills 41. Matt Gay to kick off
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
49's a Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Throwing here, Stafford. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dwayne Edmonds, the linebacker. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain. I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And no, wide left. It's no good.
Let's go, boys.
And a
Bring it up.
tough finish to this one. Well, Charles, coaches always talk after losses about putting that behind you and moving on. But in a case like this, when you could have won it with a chip shot field goal and you miss it, that is going to sting for a little while, isn't it?
Some are tougher to put behind you than others, right? We always talk about compartmentalizing. What is the rule? Coaches always talk about 24-hour rule after a game. That's tough because that was a very makeable field goal. In fact, I think you and I were both just shocked that they did knock it through the post, and they ended up walking off the field losers.
NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin. Things at the 25.
Two. Hey, huh?
49.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over pursuing, and making a very nice play.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. First carry for James Conner. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Sit. 1-1.
I got one.
Hey.
Kill.
2-2. What?
From the gun, Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a 1st down, but for big yardage as well.
Check. Crunch.
Oh,
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Watch the curl. 49.
hey.
49's the mic.
2nd down and another run with Edmonds. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Cardinals. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
Hey, Omaha.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Bills nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain there for the Bills. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They run here with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, his arm strength never an issue, but this one winds up in the wrong hands.
Oh, the coverage here is just terrific because when it's done really well, sometimes you can't distinguish whether it's the receiver or the defensive back the ball's intended for. He actually ran with him in perfect motion and able to make a big-time play. Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. this, a quick pass to Davis. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Hey! Alert! Half 85, half 85.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
That's it.
5.
Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A big gain there for the Bills.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Hey, 58.
180!
Target, 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 target. Joker, Joker.
What's that?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Hey, check.
56, 56.
Out, 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 out. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right
What's
there.
that?
Allen will try to throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The Cardinals take over a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
What?
Mike, 49. Yeah. Mike's 49.
What?
On second down, Connor looking for space. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the defense will spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Come on, QB, come on.
Murray now. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Buzz.
And the Cardinals first down.
Watch the shift.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
2, what?
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
What?
They'll run with Edmonds. And he's taken down inside the 30.
What? Yeah.
15 more yards.
On first down, Edmonds.
That's it, baby.
What? 2.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for two.
Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a two-point conversion, and that makes this a one-point game now. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Phillips in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Mike 9. Bang
Monday.
Check 37. Switch.
On play action, Allen rolling to his right. He finds his man, that's Sweeney. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And that is caught. It's Davis. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big gain there for the Bills.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 50.
Go.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he is going to come up empty here as they stop him short of the goal line, and this will remain a one-score game as the lead holds at 7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2nd and 16.
49's the mic.
6-man. Check curls, check.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
And I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. Finding room at the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
1-1. 1-1.
49's the mic. Watch the slant.
Let's go. 1-1.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go on, Rick.
Mike, 49. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Murray now on 1st down. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position, to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon God.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively. You could almost see him going through the coaching points. Adjust, find the football, knock it away. Well executed.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Buzz.
Now Murray off play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Swim.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Hey, we got a seal.
We don't want this.
Allen going to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Singletary again, and this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
He's scared. Hey, check 24.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 58 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run on first down. Singletary, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. On first down, Singletary, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
2 minutes left.